I'm out here detecting again today. I am clear at the end of one of my hay fields, still on the farm, and I just pulled this out. I mean, I'm not sure, but it's kind of looking maybe like an old curry comb. It's really fragile. I mean, it's breaking apart, crumbling now, so I don't want to do anything to it out here, but sure is what it looks like. So what I'll do is I'll try to clean this up better later, see if we can get a better look at it, but just wanted to bring you in, because I believe that's what that is. Alright, we're back with the next find. Okay, I moved out of the field where I was earlier, and as you can see, I'm down in the middle of nowhere, clear at the bottom, middle of the woods, and there's an old stacked chimney down here. It's old stone stacked. Never seen any remnants of a real foundation or anything like that. No logs, just this stone chimney in the middle of the woods. I'm down here metal detecting, and got my first signal. I'm going along the creek bank. Small creek runs through there. And the first decent signal I thought I'd bring you in on was over here on the bank. Just popped it out. It was like 2 inches deep. And it looks like an old drawer pull. Nothing exciting, but still kind of neat to think that this might have been on a little dresser or something 150 years ago inside that little cabin. So, neat find. Hopefully there's more to come. If so, I'll bring it back. About a foot away from that drawer pull I just found, I just pulled this out of the ground. It was ringing in like a 43 to 51. Thought it was just a piece of scrap there for a minute, then it's got a hole drilled in the top. This thing will focus for me. But then as I'm wiping it off, it almost looks like there's some kind of writing or something etched in the back of this. So it's crumbling, so I might not get nothing off of it. But I'm going to go ahead and wash this off in the creek, and if I can read anything, I'll bring it back. Well, this is the best I can do out here with the creek and a little toothbrush. I mean, this thing is just crumbling apart, but looks like there's a P there. Looks like there's a P up here, and then a 00 or a G0, I don't know. Don't even know what this is. It's at the end of maybe an old pewter spoon handle. They just drilled a hole in it to hang it up so they didn't lose it. I don't know. But pretty neat. If I can get anything off of it at the house, I'll just show you guys on the wrap up. But still, cool find. Back with the next one. Still down here at that old chimney site, and chasing a big piece of iron. Just pulled this big chunk out. Probably just garbage, I don't know what it is, but wanted to bring you in. When I was flipping it over, I was pulling all these pieces of pottery out of the hole. Maybe an old plate or old cup, something. But pretty neat. Got a bunch of pieces of pottery. I'm going to see if I can see anything else in there. If I find any more, I'll bring it back. Okay guys, very next signal, and it was showing 2 inches below the ground. So I was kind of just figured, it was showing like a 71 to an 80, you know, just bouncing around. 2 inches deep, I figured it's just going to be a piece of trash. Never really found anything significant out of here, never really found a coin, nothing. But I dug down and I hit a rock. So I just flipped the soil over top of that rock, and I think we've got a coin laying here. So I'm hoping that's what this is. I'm hoping it's not modern, and maybe we can get us a date off of this site. So let me see if I can get this thing cleaned up. I'll rub it on my pants. It's looking a little chewy, a little chunky there. But I can see something on it. So let me take the toothpick to this before it dries up, and I'll bring you guys right back. Looking right there, guys, I got a magnifying glass with my phone zoomed all the way in. I'm trying to hold still, but I can see an 8, a 6, and a 3. I don't know what this thing is. Let me find you again. I don't know what this thing is. is not a penny. You can see it right there now, plain as day. It's 1863. Not familiar with that bust. When I flip it over, you can read Army. It's really hard to see there at the top. Army, an and symbol, and then something else. I don't know what it says. I'm afraid to clean it anymore down here. I don't want to take the details away. But I do have a date. And it does say Army on it. So I don't know, is this some kind of a token? Some kind of an Army check? I don't know. It's definitely not a button. Know that for sure. So if any of you guys know, help me out, because I've never seen this before. I'm going to keep looking around a little bit better in this spot, and then I'll be back if I find anything else. Well, a couple minutes later, and I just pulled this old penknife out of the hole. It's pretty bad shape. This whole side's gone. But the neat part is, the part of the wood that's still there still has the little badge in it. I don't recognize that shape. Don't know what that is. So if any of you guys know, leave it in the comments. But hey, got a pocket knife. Pretty cool. We'll be back. I've got another find here in the hole. I was chasing it around for a minute. Just couldn't find it, but I think I have a good one. Just pulled this out. I didn't clean it or nothing. It's still in the dirt clod, but to me it looks like an anchor. I'm thinking we got some kind of like a Navy button. So let's pop this thing out and see if we still got a shank on the back, and we do. We got still got the shank. It's a two-piece. So wow, two-piece button. I don't know. Is this maybe off like the end of the sleeve or like a neck collar button? Let me brush this off and see what I got. Well, I just got this thing cleaned off in the creek, and this thing will focus. You can see right there a little offshoot. When it was still dirty, I was thinking it might have been an anchor sticking out. But as you can tell, it just looks like some kind of flower design on top there. Not sure what this ring thing is in the middle. But all in all, I'm happy with that. Nice two-piece button. So hopefully there's more to come. I'll be back. Well, I'm back here with the wrap up, and wanted to show you what I found on the field first before I headed down to that old chimney. That's the best I got that cleaned up. I mean, you can see this thing is just falling apart. But that for sure looks like an old curry comb. Would have been a wood handle here. Rows of teeth, like, but using for brushing horses and whatnot. But pretty cool. Definitely, it's the first one I've ever found. Same spot. I didn't film this, but I found this hinge as well. It's nothing crazy, but I mean, big long strap hinge. I found this piece in the hole with it. I would say they went together. The pin probably rusted out. I don't know. The way it's curved over like that, I'm thinking it may be hand forged. I may be wrong, but thought it was neat. Thought it was worth showing. Like I said, I just didn't show you in the field. But these are the finds I had down at the chimney. Drawer pull, found that one first. It's in rough shape. I might try to soak that in something, try to get some of this stuff off of it, but you can definitely tell that's what that was. Pretty cool. Then the pocket knife, again, it is in really bad shape, but the only piece of wood that survived is, and it's just falling apart now, is the piece with that badge in it. I was trying to figure out what it is, but still not sure what that one is. So if any of you guys know, let me know. Is that an old, you know, charade or an old Henry something, you know. But yeah, if you know what that badge stands for, let me know. Found this piece of lead. Don't know what it is. I think it's just a piece of melted lead, but wanted to show you that. an old rimfire pistol bullet. You see where it's sunk in right there on the rim. That's bigger than a 22. It's bigger than a 22 mag. I'm thinking like a 32 or something. It's a pretty common size for a rimfire pistol back in the day. Not much left, but neat find. I don't know what this is. This is copper. Just a little copper square. There's nothing on it. No designs, writing, nothing. Have no clue what that is off of. So that's another one. Could just be junk, but that's the fun with metal detecting. You find stuff and just have no clue what it is. You know, gotta try to figure it out. This is just some junk here. An old piece of lead. It's an old bullet. Been there for a while. Turned that white color. An old nail or something. It's kind of a weird shape. It's real light. I don't think it's aluminum, but I'm not sure what that is. Could be modern. More modern, I should say. This is that tag. Again, I tried wiping it up a little bit, but I have no clue what the writing is or what it says on it. You can see that back is just crumbling apart. I'm starting to think that whatever this back is, I think this front may be a little piece of thin metal. But I'm not sure. But then we got the button. Just neat little flower design. It's breaking on the inside there, you can see around it. But again, I don't know if this is period to that house or if this is more modern. With that shank, I'm just not sure. I don't find a whole lot of buttons out here. But if you guys think you know a date range on that or anything, just let me know. Definitely be interested to hear from you. There was that pottery that's found in the one hole. I always bring it back. I figure maybe one day I'll be able to build a cup or a bowl. Never know. But this is that. It's a Civil War token, from what I can tell. There's a star up top. It says Army. You can see the and it's supposed to say Navy. You can see a little bit of the Y there. But the Navy is hard to read. And I'm afraid to clean any more. I mean, I think I can clean it some more, but I'm afraid to take the detail off, so I stopped. I figure it's worth it just leaving it like that. You can still see the 63 pretty good. It's an 1863. So definitely awesome to get a date off of something at that site. Don't really know what these were used for. Like I said, the only thing it was saying is Civil War token. You know, was that something that you bought to help support the war, or was that just something they gave out during the war? I don't know. But pretty successful hunt. I was happy with that. This piece here, didn't get that on film, but I was walking out. I always jump in the creek and follow the creeks out. And this old piece of pottery is laying there. The handle off of something. Saw the color, thought it was neat, so I grabbed it. But other than that, that was my find. Like I said, I thought pretty successful hunt. Happy with that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, if you guys know any info on any of this stuff, more than happy to hear from you. But until next time, happy hunting and good luck on your adventures, and we'll see you then.